Hey Maya Mafia, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Did you miss me? Cause I missed y'all. Sorry that I've been MIA. I'm gonna just stop apologizing because I know sorry is, but yeah, I haven't posted in like 3 weeks, I believe. That's why I'm gonna get back on my Zoom. We getting back on the Zoom. I mean, I miss y'all videos every Friday, and I ain't been doing that, but school is over. I got the summer, so y'all know my series for the summer is being a tourist in my city or just being a tourist wherever I'm at. But I think I'm being in the city. I don't really got no trips planned, unless I do something spontaneous. But yes, this is where I burn myself curling my hair, so keep it cute. But as y'all can see, this is not a vlog. This is not first of all, do y'all be liking my videos? Because don't nobody be saying nothing. This supposed to be a sisterhood. It's not feeling like a sisterhood. Where's my sisters? But I'm gonna still keep posting because I know y'all seeing it. But no, for real. This is a sit down video, and this is basically like the unofficial launch of my podcast. Y'all know, well, if you don't know, I've always wanted a podcast, like, because I like to talk. Like, my gift of gab is talking. I can hold conversations very well when I want to or whatever like that. And I be having shit to talk about. Like, I really be having stuff to talk about. So I feel like that I could bring my conversations on the internet because a lot of people don't like to hear me yap. So, hey, I could talk to this camera, post it, and it's gonna be my podcast. Now, we ain't got all the glitz and the glam, so that's why I said this is an unofficial podcast or whatever. So the title of this segment will be like in another. I think I'm gonna name it in another thing or in one more thing. I think those are two. I wrote it in my notes. I think those are two names that I was gonna go with. Let me see. Yeah, so either in one more thing, cause you know, like you be like, okay, I'm done talking. Then you be like, and one more thing, like, or and another thing. I don't know. I'm leaning more to and another thing. I feel like that flows a little better for me, or unapologetically awkward. I don't feel like I like that one. Like, I think we're gonna go with and one more thing. Oh, see, I just said and one more thing. And another thing. And one more thing. And one more thing. And another thing. I don't know. We debated between those two. But y'all can drop in the comments which one y'all like. Which one y'all feel like flows. Whatever the case may be. But this is a dictatorship up here. Don't get me wrong. I love if I say something and you don't agree with it and you got a different take on it, of course, drop your stuff in the comments. Do what you do. But don't come over here trying to argue down my opinion. It's my opinion. Do not take anything I say as the law or anything like that. This is my opinion. This is the space that I'm creating on the internet where I'm coming and I'm just talking shit. That's all I'm doing. Little topics that I want to talk about, stuff that's going on in my life. That's all we're doing over here. You know, I might touch on some things that's happening in the real world. You know, there's just somewhere for me to yap. For real. So I got a fake little setup in the back. We're not using it today. But the next episode of this, I'm gonna try to like actually give it more of a podcasty feel. So I'm gonna sit in my chairs, I'm gonna dress up, we're gonna get cute, and y'all can expect these videos. I feel like everybody drops stuff on Friday. A lot of people drop stuff on Sunday, so I'm debating between Wednesday and Tuesday because we need our own day, so y'all can come and see what the queen has to talk about. But yes, this is my official podcast, and I'm very excited because I be having a lot to say and nowhere to put it. So this might also take out a few of the yap sessions from my my vlogs. I'm still gonna post the vlogs on this page. Depending on if my podcast blow up, then I might just make another account, or I should say when my podcast blow up, this will be the podcast channel, and then I'll make another account for my videos, like my vlogs and stuff and all the cute things. But yes, so this is like my unofficial I keep saying that, but this is like my unofficial podcast. So yes, we're doing the things and we're taking this serious. So I am going to, y'all, I'm not going to make no promises, but for the most part, we are going to try to get these videos up every week. And that way we'll have 2 videos a week. And that'll kind of counteract me slacking early on. Cause yeah. Oh, if you know, you know, this never gets old. But so first on the chopping block, let's talk about my workout journey. So y'all know I said I'm doing my 9 days hard. I have been going to the gym and things like that, but sporadically. So we need to turn it up a notch because, baby, I stepped on the scale and I had lost me a little weight. Step back on the scale, I gained it back. Don't get me wrong, I'm still the baddest bee, no matter what that scale say, but I'm trying to be naked. No, but for real, like, I just want to be comfortable in my clothes. Like, I don't get me wrong, I put the clothes on and I be looking cute, but girl, it'd be a little struggle sometimes. But yeah, so y'all know I was doing aerial yoga. Aerial yoga is actually expensive. I do want to go back, but I have to count that cost in. You know what I'm saying? So I might go back. Sorry, I keep saying but I might go back to the aerial yoga because I actually did like the aerial yoga and I enjoyed it. And like I said, aerial yoga sculpts your body. But moving forward, babe, we finna hit this gym like we ain't never hit this gym before. I'm gonna have my cheat days on the weekend, but literally only 1 cheat day and 1 cheat meal, 1 cheat snack because I was overdoing it. So I gotta reel that back in. Yeah, because I feel like I look the same. Like, I've been in the gym and I don't see no progress. But if you like me out there, because I know it's a couple of us out there, girl, just keep going to the gym. Like, you have to fall in love with the gym to the point where you going just because you want to go and not because you looking for certain results. Don't get me wrong, I feel like the transformation that I really want to see is going to take about a year or 2 because I want to lose 30 pounds. Yeah, you know, your girl is 200 pounds and this is the heaviest that I have ever been, like, in my life, period. I think I've hit a little over 200 pounds, but my, like, the weight that I like to be is between 170 and 180. I wouldn't even be mad with 180, but I need to be somewhere in that range because when I'm past 200, it ain't no wiggle room. Like, for real, 1 chip and you gonna gain 10 pounds, and that's no exaggeration. That's be irritating. But yeah, I'm back on my Zoom. I already know the salads that I'm eating. Oh, speaking of that, so y'all, this salad been going viral on TikTok. It's the Santa Fe salad from Chili's. They were putting salmon on theirs, but I like chicken in mine, so I left the chicken in there. And I tell you, that salad is a 10 out of 10. I will, like, when I'm going fat, want to go out to eat or whatever, yeah, I'm going to Chili's to give me that Santa Fe salad. I also do that garden Cobb salad heavily. I love garden Cobb salad, and I always have to have me a little fry on the side of my salads, but I think that I might have to cut the fry out too because that may be negatively impacting me as well. So yeah, that's the workout journey. Your girl, I don't feel like that I lost no weight. So yeah, we still doing that workout thing. We're gonna have to figure something out because Big Mama is really Big Mama. It's not cute. It's not. All jokes aside, we gotta get serious around this motherfucker. Yeah. So anywho, the next thing, baby, I am 75% is giving me a little too much credit, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm 75% degree. I have about 2 more semesters left, tentatively. So your girl will be graduating sometime next year. And with that fucking being said, I don't care what virus out. If they say you step outside, you're gonna be sick, I'm stepping outside. My senior year graduation was taken away from me. All my festivities, prom, and all this stuff was taken away from me. When I graduate college, I am trying to be outside. Like, y'all know I really stopped drinking. But when I ain't gonna lie, when I graduate, I'm gonna have me a drink. I'm getting messed up. Like, I'm planning to be drunk. I don't care, because this has been a long time coming. And if a virus stop what the fuck I got going on, I'm going to be pissed, baby. And then the crazy thing is, I know that y'all know I'm a trip girly, but since I've been in school, I've been, cool on the trips. But I'm not letting no virus stop me from taking my graduation trip. I'm not. Like, I don't care what because it's the same script, America. Y'all got to start with something else. The same thing that happened with Corona is the same thing that happened with this virus. It's on the boat, and then some people just popped up and they sick. Stop playing with us. Like, for real. Trump, cut it out. Like, cut it out for real. This is finna get a little sidetracked, but that's what this is for. I think this is how minorities get tricked. There's only one group of people in America that really holds power, okay? The way that they trick not black people but other minorities is, as long as, how can I say this? People feel like, so for example, let me say this example. A lot of people like to run with the propaganda that black people are the only people that use government assistance, which is far from the truth. Literally, far from the truth. However, if I can make you believe that black people are the majority using these things, as long as I'm betting against black people, then I'm going to go for it. I hope that's making sense. It's like, I'm going to shoot my own toe off trying to hurt you, basically. That's kind of how it works. So as long as people feel like that we are going to be the only ones affected by whatever it is going on, then they're going to vote against themselves. I hope I'm making sense. I don't know if y'all going to be able to pick up what I'm throwing down. But basically what I'm trying to say is, a lot of people bet against black people. Simple. I call it what you want to. If I feel like that a black person is going, and this is not no or us not letting go of the past, this is real life, this is facts. As long as people feel like that, that's why I say they push the propaganda that black people are the one that need the government assistance. So if I make you believe that, then I'm going to vote against myself every time, because I don't want to see black people doing better than me. You get what I'm saying? Do that make sense? Anywho, I hope that makes sense. Basically, a lot of people will shoot themselves in the toe just to make sure that black people stay behind or below them. I think a lot of people did not recognize that when Trump was giving all what he was going to do in office and all of those things, I don't think that a lot of people took into consideration that it was going to affect them as well. Blatantly said who his target was. They still voted with him, because it's like, if it's somebody bullying or somebody being a bully, a lot of people will side with the bully rather than stick beside the person that's being bullied, because you feel like if you're on their side, then you get some type of level of protection. And that's literally what happened with Trump. A lot of people voted for Trump in hopes that, I voted for him, he gonna look out for me. And he showed y'all exactly what he said he was going to do. He couldn't have said it more and that's why I always said, like, I'm personally, the state of the world is crazy, but if you're a black person, we've been experienced this America. A lot of people just not opening their eyes to this part of America because it's now directly affecting you. But as long as it was people that did not look like you or that fit this stereotype that people try to push on black people, it was fine. But now that it's other people and these people starting to look like you, now it's the uproars and everything, and everybody want to protest and all this stuff and da 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 da. Don't get me wrong, y'all need to protest, but what I will say for my black brothers and sisters, this ain't our fight. No shade. I feel like personally this is the time for anybody. If you got an idea, if you got a business plan, whatever you want to do, this is your time to put your foot down. Like, what am I trying to say? Sorry. This is really the time for you to put your plan in motion. Whatever it is that you want to do, put that plan in motion right now. Like this, I ain't gonna say this is the best time for Black people, but this is one of the better times for Black people. And I ain't saying that I agree with anything that's going on in the world. What I am saying though is this is the first time in a long time that we were not the target. No shade. And it's unfortunate that people did not take heed to what Trump said. And I said all that to say, they pulling this same script with this fucking hantavirus, whatever it is that the rats then gave it to the people on the cruise. Baby, we ain't forget the same way that coronavirus started. We not finna live in this loop. COVID did a number on people. Don't get me wrong, COVID was a good time because everybody had money. And if that wasn't a sign to the people, the 1% that really got all this money, that when everybody has money and everybody can fend for themselves and everybody not just trying to survive and stay afloat, the world is a much better place. COVID, everybody was happy during COVID. Everybody was eating. Everybody had money. Like, that was a great time for everybody, but we cannot go back to that time because that period also set us back a little bit. Like, no, don't nobody want to be in the house, like, all that. I'm not falling for that propaganda. And like I said, I'm supposed to graduate next year, and I am not going to be locked up in nobody's house next year during my graduation again. That's going to piss me the fuck off. Like, genuinely piss me off. So during the midterms, y'all need to vote Trump out of office. This will be like the second time he got impeached. And the next election, I need y'all to pay attention, like, for real. And everybody that say, oh, why am I voting? It ain't gonna matter. I mean, we got somebody in office that I feel like is just pushing buttons and trying to see what's gonna happen after they push that button. You don't know what the fuck you're doing at all. But yeah. Let me tread lightly on that because I don't need nobody at my door trying to get me. But the midterms are coming up, and please make sure that y'all go vote. If you have never voted a day in your life, please make sure that you go vote. I know a lot of people say that it does not affect you, but Trump has shown you that your vote really does matter, and it's going to affect you one way or the other. Like, it's going to hit you. Just to be clear. But yes, I am 75% degree, basically maybe a little less, and I am ecstatic. I am very ecstatic. It's been a long time coming. I mean, I still got to put a little work in to get to the finish line, but one thing that I can say that I am very, like, happy about is the fact that I am on my way to like, I can see the finish line. I can smell it. Finally feel like the work that I put in was not in vain. You get what I'm saying? So I'm very excited about that. And one thing about it, y'all not going to hear the end of it. I don't care. I do not care. I got a degree. I'm going to be talking about it. For 100 days and 100 nights, baby, I'll probably celebrate for 200 days and 200 nights. Like, for real. Baby, we're going to have to pop some Dom Perignon. But yes, I'm very excited about that. Your girl will have a degree. So the next thing we have to talk about. So really, we talking about these rookies. Well, we're not going to talk about we're going to talk about the WNBA, period. So I just want to say a special shout out to Dawn Stanley. Everybody always say it, like, and I'm not going to say everybody, but I be seeing little comments like, Dawn creates role players, not stars, and da-da-da. But one thing you cannot deny is that Dawn gets her players to the league. I've always said that I admire Dawn Stanley because she really does set you up. Like, yeah, you can score. Yeah, you know you got a nice shot on you, but she gives you the fundamentals of basketball, and I feel like that's why her players' game translates to the league. It was a tweet that I saw, and she had about 12 players that got to the league. So don't ever play with Dawn Stanley at all. And with that being said, Raven motherfucking Johnson, now don't get me wrong, I don't know why she was so low in the draft. I don't know what that was about, but a two-way player, yeah, because her offensive game is going to continue to develop. She was never a bad offensive player, but she was more like a point guard for real. I'm worried about facilitating and getting other people their baskets, and I worry about my baskets later. That's not my focus. But I don't know if y'all been watching it, but if you haven't, you need to tune into the women's basketball, because it is on the up and up for real. And I will be at the games this year and the years to come, because we have to support these women so that they can get more. They can get paid more for real, because it's no reason that they should be underpaid like they are. But back to Raven, her game has translated so smoothly, and I'm so proud. I'm not gonna lie, when she got drafted to the Indiana Fever, I was a little worried, but I predict that Raven will be the point guard of that team for real. And when Raven is the point guard of that team, I feel like that can move Caitlin Clark to the 2. And she can start being more of a, I don't want to call it a role player. She don't have to work so hard to create her shots and everybody else's shots, if that makes sense. So I predict that Raven will definitely be the starting point guard. She might not be the starting point guard. I don't know. Because I do know that when that second round, they need a player. So she can be a great six man as well. But she might be a great point guard for the Fever. So yeah, y'all keep a lookout for Raven, because she is doing a thing. I know it's a preseason, but girl, I got high hopes for you. I ain't even gonna put no bad juju on you. I got real high hopes for you for this year's league. And I'm really proud of the way that your game has translated. Like, yeah. Like, I'm loving what I see for real. And like I said, she's a two-way basketball player. A lot of people be having an offensive game but don't play a lick of defense. She can do both. So she gonna get some minutes regardless, because people don't play defense. Flage, that's another one. Came into the motherfucking W, lighting shit up. Y'all better stop playing with these. Like, when I tell y'all, I don't think y'all understand how excited I am for women's basketball, because Angel, her class was just the first. Like, Angel has been setting the tone for basketball. Like, for real. She has been, baby, she been doing it all. Shit, I'm not even finna give a resume, because y'all see. And if you don't know, you know. Because she's everywhere. Literally. She's everywhere. You niggas is never there. For real. No, for real. But Angel has really set the bar for basketball. But all these players coming after her, like, the talent is just getting better and better and better and better and better. You get what I'm saying? So, what that means for the league? The league is going to continue to get better and better and better and better and better. Like, everybody always got something to say about women's basketball, but y'all better tune the fuck in, because they making a lot of noise. Like, they making a lot of noise. What? Yeah. So, don't play with them. But I was talking about Flage. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. Y'all got to know me by now. I jump all over the place to be talking. But we gonna get back to Flage. Like I said, she came in a W, and she's doing what she's supposed to do. I know it's preseason. Everybody keeps saying it's preseason. But for these people to just now be introduced to the league and seeing their game transfer over, I love it. Olivia Mouse, she another one. Girl, Now, I do feel like we was robbed of a little bit of her game when she was in college due to her injury. But she's always been a dog. Don't get it twisted. She's always been a dog. And her game has translated very well as well. Like, I'm just so proud of all these rookies. Y'all don't understand. This just means so much to me. This means so much to me to see the league really becoming... Man, The league is really expanding. We get like it's just so. I love to see this shit. Like for real, genuinely, I love to see this because they should have been getting this credit. Cause I don't even know how long Asia been in the league, but I can name hella dogs in the league that will give your favorite your favorite NBA player buckets on any given night. Asia, Chelsea, Jackie, Isaiah, Angel. Who else? Dejanay. Rakia. Arike. Paige. Like, the league been had talent. I don't know where everybody been, but like I said, don't worry about it. If y'all ain't got no fans, baby, I will be there. Literally, I will be there for real because it's getting scary. It's getting scary. Oh, now, I try to lead a negative, for everybody else, but I did want to say, Ozzy Fudd, I'm sorry, I know it's the preseason, but she's been disappointing me. For her to be the second draft pick, I think, second or first, what was she? If she was the first, that's going to irritate me. Ozzy Fudd, let me see. Draft pick. Yeah, she was the number 1 pick overall, and I'm sorry, it's not giving that. It ain't giving that. No shade, because it is just the preseason and things can pick up. But I need to see a little more. I need some more from you. I really need to see some more from you, sweetie. And that's another thing that I would say too, like I ain't gonna say draft picks doesn't matter, but how you show up does. How you show up really does matter. So I said I don't want this to be me bashing WNBA players at all because we got enough of that. But I'm gonna call out, when people are playing boo-boo. No shade. But yeah. I will be in attendance at some of the Chicago Sky games this summer. I'm actually excited to see what y'all get. I don't know what the Sky management team got going on. I'm not sure, but baby, I hope they got a vision because it's given. Do y'all want me to coach? Do y'all need me to coach? Do y'all need me on the staff? I'm available right now. I will show up for y'all. I'm still gonna support, even though I don't like the way y'all did my girl Angel. It's cool though. She found her a new home. Respect to that. Y'all have some great players, Chicago Sky. Y'all have some great players. We need a winning record. I ain't saying we gotta win the championship. That would be nice, but we need a winning record because we have too many seasoned players, and even the rookies on the team are great rookies. Camila Cardoso, y'all need to utilize her the right way. It needs to be some pick and rolls specifically for Camila Cardoso. It needs to be. She needs to pick, drive to the basket, roll to the basket. If that ain't that, she needs to post up in the basket, drop step, and one every time. It's no reason that should not work. We need some plays work through Camila. That's what I'm just gonna say. Camila, develop you 2-3 good moves in that post, and you gonna be unstoppable. Cause you already got the height on you. Ain't too many people gonna be able to shut you down. I mean, you gotta go against Angel again, so that might, but put her in the basket. I mean, y'all opponents now, so put her ass in the basket. I am excited to see Rakia Jackson playing. That is my girl. I love her game. I've been loving her game since college. Love it down, love it down. She can really pay the 1, the 2, the 3, or if you need her to post up, she can move around. So yes, please use her very well. We got some seasoned guards, so that should be something good. I'm interested to see what Chicago Sky is going to do this year. We also got Dejanay. We got Skylar. How could I motherfucking forget? Kennedy Carter is back in the league. She should have never been out the league. Yeah, she might have a little attitude, and Kennedy, be you. Do not let the WNBA change your game, change who you are. None of that. Like, be you. For real. Be you. You is, baby. You in a league of your own, for real. Like, Kennedy can make a bucket out of anything. Crunch time, game on the line. She can make a bucket. She fast as shit. She play deep. It's like, why was she ever not in the league? But that's why I'm saying we got to support the WNBA, because there's so many good players that are not in the league. Why the fuck is Tia Cooper not in the league? Tia Cooper was a dog. She's not in the league anymore. Like, wow. That's crazy to me. But yeah, like, overall, I'm excited for this year. I'm loving it. I'm excited for this year's season. I feel like most of the teams are stacked like appropriately. Everybody can compete with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I am really, truly excited to see where this season goes. Like I said, I will be in attendance for a couple of games. I ain't saying I don't know how many games I'm gonna come to, but I might be in 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 3, 4, you know? So, yes. We gotta support the W for real, because these girls need to get paid. For real. Like, I hear about NBA players getting $1 million contracts every day. Why is that not the norm for a WNBA player? They're doing the same thing. And I don't watch the NBA like that no more. But, baby, Anthony Edwards is a dog. Like, for real, a dog. And one thing I love, and I hope that he don't change, is the fact that you could tell when people having fun with it. Like, he take the game serious, but he's still having fun with it. I like to see that. Yeah. That's my side note, about the WNBA. Side note about the NBA, I mean. But, Spirit Airlines is closed. I'm sorry, we're moving on to the next topic. Spirit Airlines is fucking closed. And don't get me wrong, I was a Southwest girly, but I done flew Spirit a couple of times. More than a couple of times. Like, a $50 flight there and back. Like, hey, Spirit always got me that safest town. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really trying to understand, why would they do that? Like, why would they do that? And this is going back, this is just me talking. I don't know. These are my opinions. Don't take nothing that I say as a fact. Do your own research for yourself. Use your own brain capacity. But I really feel like first it was the TSA, now it's the Spirit Airlines. Is y'all trying to keep us where we at? Like, y'all trying to really stop travel. And the thing that's scaring me about the Spirit Airlines, Spirit was a cheap airline. And Spirit was the airline that made traveling easier for people that did not have it like that. Because Delta, American Airlines, they ass be taxing. Like I said, Southwest was my girl, but then they started charging for bags. What's happening? Like, we used to be able to book our flight and we used to be able to check 2 bags for free, and we got to carry on. Why are we paying for stuff now? What's happening? Like, what's going on? The other thing I didn't like about Spirit Airlines closing is when I seen most of the posts, it was black people that worked on, it was a lot of black people that worked on Spirit Airlines. So I don't know if the number was 14K or 17K, but that's how many people lost their jobs. Whatever the number is, that's too many people to be losing their job in an economy like this. What is happening? Not to mention, that's adding to the number of black people that are out of jobs during this time. Well, one thing I say about black people is we gonna get shit done regardless. Been getting shit done regardless. Like I said, this really ain't nothing new to us, but it's still like, what the fuck is going on, America? And this is another little sad bar that I don't understand about the 1%. Y'all don't want motherfuckers to have nothing, because if y'all spread y'all shit out a little bit, if y'all just give people a portion of what y'all get, a portion of what y'all have, homelessness could be ended tomorrow. Poverty could be ended tomorrow. If y'all gave people a portion of what y'all had, y'all will still be fucking rich. I don't understand that. Like, y'all don't want people to have shit. Nothing. Just you. You want to have all of that, all of the money in the world. Like, don't get me wrong. We all chasing the bag. We all, trying to get to it or whatever. But personally, once I always jokingly say I'm gonna be the first millionaire in my family. Like, I say that, cause shit, if it happened, it happened. But if it don't, I'm okay. I just want enough money to the point where I'm comfortable and I'm living a life of leisure. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to retire myself at the age of 50 or 60 and still not have to worry about where money is coming from. If I'm working, it's because I want to work. You know what I'm saying? That's luxury, or that's leisure or financial freedom. That's what that means to me. I don't have to be the richest person in the world. I just want to be comfortable. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to worry about this, that, and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want all my bills to be paid. I don't want to be living in debt. Things like that. That's financial freedom to me. And it's just like, if y'all gave people a portion of what the fuck y'all have, y'all will still have that and then some more. What is happening? That shit irritates me when I think about it, because now, going back to the Spirit closing, now people, if they want to travel, they're going to be forced to pay these large amounts, lump sums of money. And at the end of the day, a plane is just still public fucking transportation. At the end of the day, that's what it is. It's public transportation to get you from point A to point B. Why am I paying $1,000 to get to motherfucking Maryland? I don't know. However, it's ridiculous. And because they took Spirit out, they don't have anything to compare their prices to. For example, like, most businesses or whatever, you have a competitor. Like, Target is in competition. Well, I'm not gonna say they're in competition, but Target and Walmart, like, they're on the same, or Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, like, those things are on the same playing field. They're in the same industry, I'll say. So, like, with the airlines, you got Delta, you got American Airlines or whatever. Spirit was what kind of kept their prices at a decent rate, because this is my competitor. Spirit got flights for $50. So if I want people to fly, because most people, unless you just didn't fly Spirit, period, if you see a flight and it's significantly cheaper than what Delta or American is offering, then you will go with Spirit. There's nothing to kind of compare the flights to, so now I can jack my prices all the way up because there is no cheaper option. Now, if you airlines were smart, somebody would try to match the old prices of Spirit Airlines. That's all I'm saying. Because your business is going to go up. Y'all all tried to shoot y'all prices in the air, which I felt like was stupid. Y'all need to be trying to replace Spirit, So, Southwest, we need to see flights for $120. Delta, we need to see flights for $120. Like, yeah, we need to see that. That's going to make people gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like the name of the game is to drop them prices, not raise them, because if you drop them and you looking to look close to Spirit, people will buy into what you got going on more. You know what I'm saying? You can't charge $1,000 for a flight and then charge another $1,000 to check a bag, then charge another $1,000 to sit on the plane, then charge another $1,000 to even get a snack on the plane. Like, y'all are bending us over backwards. Like, we're getting fucked. No Vaseline. Rest in peace of Spirit. You will be remembered always. Like, you will go down in history as the flights which nobody was ever seen you. For real. Seriously. We love you. We miss you. And we'll have a drink to that soon. The next topic that I want to talk about is y'all need to stop thinking. And let me say two things can be two things can be true at once. First, I'm gonna say, just because somebody got 1 million followers, don't mean they got $1 million. I don't know, like all these parasocial relationships that y'all have with people. Y'all see people with a large following and automatically think they got a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. There are a large amount of people that got a large following and they also got a lot of money. I'm not taking that away from them. A lot of followers can also get you more opportunities to get money. You might have more money than an influencer. Like, just, for real. They just got the influence. And we all follow hard times. We all go through shit. Especially if you are young. You know, you're a young influencer and things like that. You're trying to figure things out. You could have your savings stacked for a rainy day. The rainy day comes, now you don't have no savings. You know, now you back to square. I'm still figuring out life. That's why I don't like to speak on other people's shit. Because I'm still figuring out life and I'm still going through shit. However, I want all the girlies that got 1 million followers, please make sure that you running up a bag. When people put you on this pedestal, they be waiting for anything to say, period. If you the person that's waiting on somebody to not have it, to feel better about yourself, you're miserable. Like, that's some loser ass shit. And stop expecting people to post their low moments on the internet just to make you feel better. So if I'm posting a bag, I still got the bag. If I posted a bag in January and my phone is off in May, something happened. Life happens. Like, especially for us that's in our 20s and shit, we still figuring this shit out. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Y'all parents probably done had a car repo, credit card debt, all of this shit. Like, I don't know this. I'm going to post the highlights of my life, and that does not mean that I'm living a facade, but I do not have to tell you the shit that's going on with me. What are you going to do with my bad moments? What are you going to do with my bad days? Except talk about it and run your mouth about it. I got on this internet maybe like a year or two ago talking about my mental health and all that shit, and everybody be fake trying to use that shit as a key, as a moment to that person. I'm not even that person anymore. So y'all be trying to it don't be landed. Influence does not equal money automatically. You can create a lot of money from your influence, but don't just automatically think because you see somebody with millions of followers or thousands of followers that they have money. Everybody is still working towards that goal. People are young and getting to it. Like I said, think about the people that are older than you. It's life. Ain't no, once you get on, let me tell you this, and I'm saying this as somebody that has lived this. When I first started touching some real money, like, and y'all like to discredit my hard work. Y'all done said I done did everything under the sun, but I didn't earn all my money legally. No morals was compromised or nothing. Nothing at all. When I first started touching some real money, I blew through that shit. So yeah, I had the money. 2 days later, I'm broke as hell. Well, not 2 days later, but a year or two later, I'm broke as hell trying to figure out how to get back to that shit. It's life. We are in our 20s. You gonna fuck some money up, and that's how you learn how to handle some money. You might fuck that money up, but you learn how to handle money. Baby, getting back to zero and then building yourself back up is literally a fucking life skill that you need because life is not smooth sailing. You know what I'm saying? Life is not smooth sailing. It's ups and downs with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Your downs might not be what your downs used to be. You know, I just said all that to say, like, one, give people grace. The same problems that you go through, I don't care who a person is, what's their status, where they fit in on the hierarchy, how much money they got, how much following they got. At the end of the day, that is still a human being. People dehumanize people because they got money, or they got this fame, or they got the status, or they got the following. And you're not realizing that at the end of the day, after they log off and they're not entertaining you, they're still a person. They're still a person. And people are going to go through things in life. You might not have to go through certain stuff. You know, you might skip some stuff, but it's inevitable. You're going to go through something. Now, if you go through this life without ever experiencing nothing, baby, I love that for you. But as a human being, 9 times out of 10, you're going to go through something. With that rant being said, stop idolizing people's lives that you see on the internet. And then when it comes out that like, oh, they this, they that, or they going through this, or they going through that, then it's like you feel more comfortable about your life. You should already feel comfortable about your life. You don't know what people have to do to get the things that they have. And that ain't even got to be nothing inhumane or anything like that. But you might not be willing to put in the work that they did to get it. And like I said, I don't really want to call names and stuff, but like my girl Nurse Brett, love her down. She's a nurse. She's a black nurse. And I watch her YouTube as well, and she be getting a lot of negative comments. My girl shops. She spends her money where she wants to because she works hard every fucking week to get that. Not only is she a nurse, she pushing out content for us on TikTok and on YouTube. And sometimes she mentions that people basically scrutinize her for living the life that she lives. I'm sorry. You didn't see the blood, sweat, and tears that she put in to get where the fuck she is now. If you work hard for something, I get to a point in my life where I am reaping the benefits of my hard work, I cannot share it. And I made a comment on her post, and I told her to keep sharing that shit because I'm just be honest, I don't got Chanel money yet. You want to buy me one? Hey, by all means, add it to the collection. The thing about it, when Nurse Brat posts, it's like when I see people that look like me living a life that I want for myself, and I'm not saying that I want her life. Let's be clear. I'm not saying that I want her life, but I'm just talking about in a sense of being able to wake up and decide that I can do what I want to do. I can make purchases that I want to because my hard work paid off. So when I see people living a life that mimics the life that I have in mind for myself, I'm going to always congratulate life. Because yes, this is what we need to see. And I always say, and I might be going on a tangent, but Black people in luxury, like, people like to make comments about it, or, oh, you're trying to da 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 da. It's like, once you stop being relatable, then you get all this motherfucking backlash. But in order for people to see that things are obtainable, they have to see other people doing it. And more specifically, people that look like them. I love seeing Black women pop their shit, like, because that lets me know that there is room for me in this space that for so long I have heard people say that's not for us. Black people don't do that. Black people. So when I see people that are in these spaces, okay, my dreams can become a reality. And like, you are surrounded by people that are like-minded, are goal-oriented and driven, and y'all are like locking in on things. Y'all have the same, it might not be the same goal, but y'all trying to get to the same position. It's better because I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes your dreams are too big for the people that you're talking to, because they can only come from the perspective of what they have done and what they have accomplished in their lives. So once again, going back to my point, when you see other people in these positions, and you should never be idolizing these people, or you should never be wanting their life. But when you see people go before you and they're doing things that you want to do, it makes it seem more obtainable to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as Black people, we have to keep breaking down those barriers and keep breaking through this ceiling that has been placed on us, because the more people that go to college, the more people that become financially free that looks like us, the more people coming after us will yearn for that as well. And that's why I always say on my page, don't get me wrong, if you have found a way to be successful as a Black person and you did not go to college, kudos to you. I take my hat off to you. I celebrate anybody that is doing well. It's not one size fit all. It's not one lane. You make do with how you make do, and you get through how you get through, as long as we all get to the same point. I don't care. But on my page and me, I am an advocate, a strong advocate for some type of education, period. Because education has been proven to take people out of poverty. A lot of monies, a lot of resources, a lot of programs to assist people to get into college. And once you get your foot in the door, the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? So when you come on this page, I'm a strong advocate for college, whether it's associates, bachelor's, master's, doctorate, whatever you get in. I'm going to always say school. Once again, I'm not knocking nobody else's pathway, because whatever you do, you become a student of that game. Because my bachelor's degree is going to prove that I have an ample amount of knowledge in psychology. But I probably cannot go to toe with somebody that's a sociology major, or somebody that is a nursing major, or somebody that is a doctor, because that's not my field of study. So when you find other avenues and other ways to become financially free, or just financially stable, whatever your goal is, you become a student of that game. So whether you're an influencer, you're a content creator, you're a comedian, you're a podcaster, whatever the avenue is, you became a student of that, and you could probably teach me something about whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want people to think that because I strongly advocate for college that I'm knocking anybody that does not have a degree or anything. If you don't have no degree and you still found your way, I love it, because we all trying to get to the same goal. My way is my way. Your way works. Like I said, I will have ample amount of knowledge in psychology. However, if I come to your lane, I now become a student, and now you can teach me. So, that's really what it's about. So I don't want nobody to feel no type of way when I get to talking about college on my platform. My platform is just going to push college. Since we're on the topic of idolizing people's lives, I want to talk about the Meg and Clay situation. And I'm not necessarily going to talk about Megan and Clay, but I want to talk about the uproar that it had the internet in. Y'all have to remember that at the end of the day, whether this nigga is a bum or a millionaire, he's still a nigga at the end of the motherfucking day. Whether he's a bum or a millionaire, he's still a nigga at the end of the motherfucking day. I don't know. Well, I do know. Y'all presume Clay as the good guy, as if maybe because he's more reserved and what. I don't know what the case may be. I really don't even want to focus on Megan and Clay in particular, because that's their situation. And shit, who knows? They could possibly be getting back together. I don't know. So I'm not going to really speak on that. But going back to the topic of stop idolizing people's relationships. Stop idolizing people, period. Like, you do not know people. You do not know people. And don't get me wrong, you can be a fan of people. You can look up to people. It's a lot of people that inspire me. However, but if some crazy, outlandish shit come out about these people, I am not going to be in an uproar, because I don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? I only know the life that they present to me. I don't know these people for real. I don't know these people in real life. And I don't know. But the way that the internet was like, oh, we thought he was one of the good ones. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, this, oh, that. He's still a nigga at the end of the day. He is a man. He is a man. And I want all my women to know that if a man is cheating on you, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. A man cheating on you has nothing to do with you, and a man not cheating on you also has nothing to do with you. Because in order for a person to decide that they're loyal, it's going to be on them. It just got to be something that they want to do. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Like, personally, I feel like, I'm not going to say all men are the same, because there are some men that are faithful to their wives or whatever, but half the time y'all don't want them because they might be a square. They might be a nerd. You know what I'm saying? And if you want the flashy dude, you want the nigga that's cool and all that shit, then you might have to deal with some shit. I'm just saying. But if you are a woman and you have some type of, I don't even want to say status, but just like you, I can't explain it, but I feel like sometimes men want to get with you to humble you. You know what I'm saying? They want to get with you just to play with you, to mess with your mind and how you gone. But don't feel bad for ever being a lover girl. Personally, do not feel bad for being a lover girl. Do not feel bad for expecting a man to be loyal to you. Do not feel bad. Like, wash your hands with it, take your loss, and move on. For real. Because, personally, it's always another nigga out there. And you might run into a nigga. Have fun with him. I don't really want to give my input on relationships because, personally, people might not like what I have to say. How I view relationships is basically through the lens of, we're going to have fun for whatever the time being. Whether that's 6 months, whether that's 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever it is. I'm going to enjoy your company. You're going to enjoy my company. I don't necessarily have to have sex with you or anything of the sorts, but we're going to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, but we're going to kick it. And when the time comes and we are no longer compatible with each other, I am going to move on. I have every right to move on. I might not get in a relationship immediately after you, but if I do, so be it. Personally, that's how I'm going to live my daily life. Because a lot of times we be stuck on one person for so long that we done missed up on 7, 5, 6, 30 niggas because we still caught up on this one person that we thought was going to be forever. I say have fun with a nigga. He yours while he's yours. Of course, you're going to get some of your feelings invested, but never take what a nigga does to you to heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? At some point, that's just a reflection of them. If you are strict with your boundaries and you only put up with what you want to put up with, I personally feel like just don't ever make it your law. Have fun with them, experience them, and move on. And when I say experience them, I'm not saying it in a cold-hearted way. You can be madly in love with somebody or whatever, and y'all just are not compatible, and y'all just do not work, and that is okay. You know what I'm saying? You could be committed to somebody for 3-4 years, and they cheat on you. It has nothing to do with you. You can be heartbroken. Don't get me wrong. I'm a very emotional person too. I'm going to sit in my emotions for a while. But one thing that I realized too is we be emotional over people and so caught up over people that don't care about us. So you sitting here soaking in your sorrows and they done moved on and living their best life supposedly. Don't be a girlfriend to a nigga that ain't asked you to be his girlfriend. Allow a man to court you, like all that. That's how I feel personally. So yeah, have a ball, especially if you young and you in your 20s. Shit, even in your 30s, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know yourself, but let me not say that. Do what y'all want to do with y'all life. Like I said, nothing that I say is the law is true. If you want to be with somebody, be with somebody. You not. Me personally, the way that I'm moving and maneuvering through dating is I'm gonna have fun with whoever the person is that I'm having fun with at that time, and then if it does not work out, I am going to move on. You know, we had a ball, lost track of time, but we had a ball, and I'll move on. Simple. You know, it is what it is because it's a plethora of niggas out here. You know, it ain't never a shortage on them. Shit. You know, you just gotta weed through the bad ones, pick the good ones. But hey, it is what it is. So that was that. Oh my God, it's 1:42. But I think that I have covered all the topics. So I hope y'all enjoyed me yapping. Like I said, this is basically the soft launch of me starting my podcast. The podcast is solely me. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything, all my interests, books, sports, politics, makeup. We might tap into hair, clothes, everything. We're just going to talk about everything. Oh, we're going to hit up all the topics. Like, we're really going to hit up all the topics. Like I said, your girl likes to talk. I like to have conversations. I like to kick it. I like to yap. And this is just a place for fun conversation. It's nothing to be taken too seriously. Nothing to be taken to heart. I'm not the like... This is just to kick it and have funny conversations and just express some of the things that I be talking about. Or express some of the things that, that I be talking about or that I'm interested in and that nobody else wants to listen to. That's basically what I'm using this platform for. So I hope you all enjoyed my first conversation, my first official podcast launch. I can't wait to see you guys next week. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on so that you can be notified every time that I post, whether it's this or it's my vlogs and things like that. I love you all, and I hope to see you guys in my next vlog. I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you have not caught up on all my previous episodes, go catch up on those. We will be dropping a new vlog this coming up week. We'll do another little week in my life, so stay on the lookout for that. And we'll also have another episode of the podcast up as well. And one more thing, tell a friend to tell a friend that your girl is back. Bye.